Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Ryan Henry.
And I'm Jack Haigney. On today's episode, we will be giving you the latest from across the campus, Tri-State area, and the globe.
We will also have your Seton Hall sports update and the 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area.
Wrapping up their campaign, the Seton Hall Bateman team, composed of 4 public relations students, will have their final tabling event tonight at the Prudential Center as the Pirates take on Georgetown. As a reminder, Bateman is a PRSA's national premier case study designed for public relations students to showcase and implement their skills. For those attending the game, stop by the Bateman table in front of the section 1819 where you can obtain some sweet treats, fun stickers, educational materials, and to participate in a $50 raffle to a South Orange restaurant of your choice.
3 graduate students from the Seton Hall School of Diplomacy and International Relations will join the 2022 cohort for the Public Policy New Voices Fellowship. The PPNV Fellowship is a highly selective collaboration among several graduate schools, premier corporate public policy teams, and global strategic advisory firms that offers great professional development opportunities. The new candidates are Linda Adabella, Dave Kalma, and Nardino Connors, who are joining a national cohort comprised of 40 students from institutes including Harvard and Columbia. The fellows will take part in several virtual programming opportunities each month, including panel discussions, career seminars, and professional networking events.
Seton Hall will be offering a March Madness-based activity this week with its Chroma Key Wall. By downloading the ChromaVid app and visiting Walsh Library, space 154, you can be a part of the action. This event is being provided to promote Seton Hall University's men's basketball team as they compete in the NCAA Division I tournament. By coming to the event with the ChromaVid app downloaded to your smartphone, you will be able to use the Chroma Key Wall to place yourself directly on the court. This exciting event will take place from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday, March 4th, at space 154, located on the main floor of the Walsh Library.
Seton Hall University will be celebrating Women's History Month by hosting many events such as workshops, discussions, and talks pertaining to women's history and this year's Women's History Month's theme of providing healing and promoting hope. This month's events kicked off on Tuesday with a program titled Girls Just Want to Have Fundamental Human Rights, designed to educate students on advocacy methods. The next event will be held virtually on Thursday, March the 3rd. The program is titled Women Peacemakers Before and After 1325, Learning Process on the Role of Women's Peacemakers Globally. Conversation with Rosa Emilia Salamanca will discuss the implementation of UN Resolution 1325 and its implications in Colombia.
Now we'll send it over to Farnsworth Hendrickson for your Seton Hall sports update. Fons?
Thank you, John. Hello, I'm Farnsworth Hendrickson here with your Seton Hall sports update. On Tuesday, the women's basketball team secured a sweet win over Xavier with a successful score of 74-53. Lauren Parklane finished with 13 assists, which set a new Big East singles season record of 152. Senior Sydney Cooks collected a double-double with 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. Junior Maya Jackson had 20 points on the strength of 4 made three-pointers, and Adria Espinona Hunter tallied 18 points to go with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. The women's next basketball game will be against Butler Bulldogs on Friday at 4 p.m. Good luck, girls. Last Saturday, the men's basketball team won their 3rd straight win in a row against Xavier with an impressive score of 82-66. Jared Ronan scored a career best of 30 points on 8 of 14 shooting, including Seton Hall's last 10 points, and Trey Jackson was perfect 5 of 5 from beyond the arc and route to 17 points along with 5 rebounds. Carday Richmond scored all 12 of his points in the second after battling the flu the past week, while adding 7 assists. Look at the Pirates. Lastly, the men's basketball team had powerful plays with 13 hits in the game and 1 strong pitching in Game 2. But unfortunately, the Seton Hall baseball team could not close out a win as the Pirates fell to Michigan 8-2. Junior Devin Hack went 5 for 7 on the day with a run score and 2 doubles. Graduate student Hunter Wallace went 5 innings and allowed only 2 hits and no earned runs while striking out 4 against FIU. Let's go Pirates. Thank you for listening to Seton Hall Sports Update. Once again, I'm Farnsworth Hendrickson. Now let's head on back to Henry and John At the Desk with the local news.
Thanks, Fonz. For New Jersey drivers, habitually not paying your parking tickets may no longer come with the threat of losing your license. The State Assembly on Monday passed a long-stalled bill that would eliminate license suspensions as punishments for the drivers in the state who have not paid more than 5 parking tickets or failed to show up in court because of unpaid tickets 5 times. Instead, drivers could be penalized by having their motor vehicle registration suspended, instead of according to the measure. You could also have your registration restored once you pay the fines. Driver license suspensions can lead to a collateral and unintended consequences such as job losses, difficulty in finding employment, and reduced income, which are all needed to repay any accumulated debt. According to a statement attached to the measure, it would now need to pass the Senate before Governor Phil Murphy could decide whether to sign it into law.
A new database developed by Georgetown University's Center on Education and the Workforce has ranked 4,500 colleges and universities based on their investment return. The ranking was based on many factors such as tuition, average student debt, and net earning following enrollment. The colleges and universities were ranked after 10-year, 15-year, 20-year, 30-year, and 40-year periods following enrollment. In the long term, this database deduced that the top 3 schools for return on investments were the University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy in St. Louis, Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, and the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences.
Now we'll head over to Louie Pasculli for your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Louie?
Thanks, Ryan. My name is Louie Pasculli, and I'll be giving you the 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 41 and a low of 26. The sun is going to stay around for tomorrow, as the high will be 39 degrees and the low will be 26. As for Saturday, clouds will cover the area. The high will be 46 and the low will be 41. Grab your umbrellas, though, for Sunday, as there is some rain in the forecast. The high will be 59 and the low will be 42 degrees. Finally, the rain is going to stick around for Monday, as the high is 59 and the low will be 42. That'll do it for your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. My name is Louie Pasculli. Now back to the desk with more news you need to know.
Thanks, Louie. Pope Francis has been vocal in his heartache resulting from the situation in Ukraine. When referencing Ash Wednesday, Pope Francis said, "I encourage believers in a special way to devote themselves intensely to prayer and fasting on that day. May the Queen of Peace preserve the world from the madness of war." Pope Francis, along with many Christian leaders, have encouraged people of faith to pray for Ukraine as their military conflict with Russia continues.
Russian forces escalated their attacks on crowded urban areas Tuesday, bombarding the central square in Ukraine's second biggest city and Kyiv's main TV tower in what the country's president called a blatant campaign of terror. Quote, "Nobody will forgive, nobody will forget," end quote. Volodymyr Zelensky vowed after the bloodshed on the square in Kharkiv. Ukrainian authorities said 5 people were killed in the attack on the TV tower, which is a couple miles away from central Kyiv and a short walk from numerous apartment buildings. The first talks between Russia and Ukraine since the invasion were held Monday, but ended with only an agreement to talk again. On Tuesday, though, Zelensky said Russia should stop bombing first.
That's going to wrap up today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Jack Haigney.
And I'm Ryan Henry. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day.